Lindsay Newman coming to you from a newsroom at Humber's North Campus. It's December 1st, for many people the beginning of the holiday season. Thanks for joining us. Here's what's making news this hour. The list of inappropriate behavior scandals that seem to plague high-profile men in the media continues. Blue Jays analyst Gregg Zaun is the latest name to join the list.
Sit down as an analyst.
According to Rogers Media President Rick Brace, Zaun was fired from Sportsnet due to multiple behavior complaints from several women who worked at Sportsnet. The former catcher played in the MLB for 16 years, including playing 5 years in Toronto from 2004 to 2008. He joined Sportsnet following his retirement in 2011. Zaun is no stranger to this type of controversy. He faced heavy backlash on Twitter after tweeting a despairing comment about women back in 2012. U.S. President Donald Trump's former national security advisor pleaded guilty this morning in Washington, D.C. Michael Flynn admitted he lied to the FBI about his conversation with Russia's ambassador to the U.S. Many people know Flynn as a big Trump supporter when he was running for president. Flynn is the fourth person to be charged in a controversial investigation led by the FBI. Outside of court today, he said, quote, "The actions I acknowledged in court today were wrong," end quote. Last February, Flynn was forced to resign from the Trump administration. White House officials say he misled them on whether he had discussed sanctions with the Russian ambassador. In Toronto news, Constable James Forslund is back in jail. His bail had been revoked for breaking conditions of release earlier this month. He refused to let police know about a change in his living conditions. Forslund will be back in court on December 15th. He was convicted of attempted murder in the 2013 death of teenager Sammy Ateem. He is currently appealing his 6-year sentence. Humber has officially released information on the Strike Relief Fund. The fund was set up to assist students with unexpected costs experienced due to the strike. Students such as Alexander Milano, whose family was negatively affected.
It's my tuition, but my mom also paid for that, which also affected her because she works here as well. So I want them to pay me back, like refund my money, so that, because she hasn't been working. She hasn't been working for about 5 weeks, which is the time of the strike. So I want it to benefit her as well.
Milano says the strike has negatively affected her studies and her mother's job. Because of that, she relies heavily on getting money back.
I think it should be mandatory for every student. I mean, I just want our money back.
Students can find the application on their My Humber account. They will have to submit supporting documentation by email. Receipts must be scanned and submitted along with the application. Students can also visit the Academic and Career Success Center to fill out the form and submit receipts in person. Millions of people around the world are commemorating today as World AIDS Day. This year's campaign theme is Right to Health. Every day there are 7 newly infected people in this country. There is also currently no government funding here for HIV awareness. The World Health Organization is trying to reach all 42 million people affected by this epidemic. People living near the volcano in Bali were forced to evacuate their homes today. The volcano is expected to erupt any day now. Officials say many villagers have listened to warnings to take shelter, but many have not. Police are urging people who live within 10 kilometers of the volcano to move to emergency centers. Thousands of people who live in the area do not want to leave their homes and livestock unattended. The volcano started spitting out large amounts of ash on the weekend. There have been tremors and mud flows ever since. Also overseas, Japan's emperor says he is going to abdicate in 2019. This is the first retirement of a sitting emperor in 200 years in that country. A special panel chaired by Japan's Prime Minister agreed to the monarch's decision today. Emperor Akihito's abdication takes place on April 30th, 2019. He turns 84 this month and has had some treatment for illness. He also said that he feared age might make it hard to fulfill his duties. Japan's Prime Minister said the country's crown prince will take over for his father. We're going to take a quick break. Still ahead, the latest in your sports and your 3-day forecast. And which royal couple made their first appearance? We'll tell you that after the break. Don't go away.